What's up, fellow clashers? It's Apollyon here, and I wanted to just do a quick little video. I saw this attack, and it made me, I really appreciate it, and made me just think about some of the things that we struggle against or we come across when we're thinking about strategies and spell compositions and troop compositions and so forth. And it's all about how much of investment and what you get on return, as far as how much kill squad you use, how many spells you use for this, what should I bring, when should I use it. And this is a good example of that. So if you look at up here in this compartment at around the 2 o'clock, you'll see two air defenses in one compartment, which is not necessarily the best building design, but it's what is what we have here. And then we have an archer queen, which is actually going to step into that compartment as well. So traditionally, if you're going to do an air attack and you wanted to use the zap quake type of thing, you'd be using 2 lightnings, and which is the equivalent of 5 spell slots. Now, you're going to see Porcus come here and use 4 Skellie spells and a rage spell, but he's not going to just get 1 air defense like you would with a Zap Quake. He's going to get 2 air defenses and a sweeper and a Archer Queen for an investment of 6 spell slots. So just a really great base identification. And then if you look a little bit further down, you see it's an easy accessible air defense there on the bottom. So that could be taken care of with just a very, very light kill squad. And then you can hit the rest of the base with air, whether you want to do a Laloon or you want to do a Dragloon or a Dragloon or whatever you want to do, and take care of it that way. So let's go check the Skellie Spell and Rage Spell. So he's going to drop spell in order to just get things going, but he's going to wait for that queen to drop. There she goes. She goes into the compartment, drops the rage, drops the Skellies. The Skellies will go right for the queen and take her out in just about 3 to 5 seconds. And we're done with that. Now they're trapped in that little compartment, which is a good thing because they're spreading out all over the place. He's got about 5 to 6 point defenses that are still coming in on all of those Skellies. But I'll notice all the stuff he got. You got the sweeper, the 2 air defenses, the queen. Didn't have to worry about the clan castle and triggering that because Skellie spells don't trigger that. And now he could drop his king and queen to get that air defense. And I think he has a lava hound in the clan castle and some back end loons for that. What it will eventually be the 4th air defense, or the last air defense standing after this queen takes it out. So using that dragon there for the funneling on the bottom, along with the king, and then using the top minion and a dragon on the town hall for funneling and just pushing it through that base. We just noticed before he took out that other sweeper that was pointing upwards, so that's no longer a threat, and that other sweeper is pointing down. Now he still has a rage which he'll use here to push through, and he also has 2 hastes to get those loons and the lava hound towards the air defense and take care of that portion. But right now it's just about being patient. That king probably is going to live through the rest of the raid. There's really going to be nothing else to target him, possibly a cannon, and there we go with the lava hound portion and the lava loon portion. And that haste was a little bit too high. Could have been dropped a little lower to get those loons in quicker, but it's really not a big deal at all. Do we have this? No, that's not on ground. Okay. So he still has 1 extra haste, but he's got a bunch of dragons still up doing fine. And he's got that, I think about 4 loons that are still up for 2 air point defenses. They're going to take out that Expo, and at this point, it doesn't even matter if there's any dragons left whatsoever because the loons can clean up the rest of the base. But he has some minions, he has some pups, and a king and the dragon. So just again, a really nice raid generally speaking, but what made it really cool was just the identifying the weakness of it, seeing that you can drop those Skellie spells. And I would also make sure that you bring a max Skellie spell. There's a huge difference between a level 4 Skellie and a level 1 Skellie you get at Town Hall 9, and the amount of Skellie and when they spawn. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I always like to see new and innovative ways of attacking bases and compositions and stuff like that. So go ahead and practice it, try it out and see if it works for you. But remember, you have to identify the bases will make sense. If there's too many walls, Skellies have to punch through walls, and if there's too much splash damage, like a Wizard Tower or a Bomb Tower, it might not be as effective. But anyway, go ahead and get those 6-star Clan Wars and practice those 3-star attacks.